Hello, I'm Tim Minchin. I'm a musician. I've got an album called Apart Together that's coming out on November 20th. It's really good. You're going to want to purchase several editions of the vinyl. And I'm about to watch some silly death metal videos, and I'm very excited. Okay. Okay, it's a good KFC ad. Penguin on Fire. Is that the name of the band? Country Licks. Oh, yeah. It's very much a song of two parts. It's a sort of a country love song, and then a death metal celebration of what is a pretty mediocre piece of machinery. I think that's what I love, is it celebrates not just the expensive tractors, it celebrates basic tractors. It's so good. Oh, listen to that kick. Brrr. How did they do the confetti? Oh, I guess it's just an effect, the confetti cannon. That's really strong. That's really strong work. I liked it a lot. I think about how my parents reacted to some of my work in the early days, and I think how fun it would be to show that to your folks and to watch them feel so proud. I think that's really nice, to take such powerful music to such mechanical mediocrity. I think it says something. I think it's a metaphor, basically. Well, if the band's not called something as good as Penguin on Fire, then I'll be really fucking disappointed.
Now, we've been joined by our special guest band today, Loudwire in Lead to the Woods, and they're about to perform and show us what's hot in technical death metal with their song, Portraits!
One worries about the vocal health of the throatal labia of the gentleman singing. I call these my throatal labia. Is that okay? I don't think even throatal is a word, but labia is. Yeah. Ah, I thought she was going to crowd surf.
So,
Yeah.
how about that for some hardcore metal? Whoa!
Hardcore metal. Technical death metal. Is that a genre, or is that just what they wanted to call it to sort of excuse the fact that it's clearly just a bunch of kids who did all their scales homework when they were learning, and then after like doing thousands of hours of scales because their teacher told them it's what they should do, they woke up one day and went, this isn't going to get me laid. And I thought, let's do our scales loud with hats. That'll work. And then it still didn't work, but now they're just trapped. And the kids just went, yeah, fuck yeah, why not? Which is great. Like, kids are always open to something different. Oh shit. No. There's nothing I like more than pieces of American culture. I mean, what harm have they ever done? Nobody. Nobody. Yeah. Nobody. Do you think, where are they from? Why do you think there are no black kids playing football at that school? Or do you think the black kids just went, yeah, nah, I don't think I'm going to be in that video. I don't want to completely ruin my chance of ever getting laid or a job ever. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Oh. Wow. I mean, shit. That's potentially the best song in its genre ever. If the genre is American high school football, Christian rock, metal, rap. It's very white, and I love it that it's all, yeah, it appeals to me on almost every level. I want to know if they won all their games that year, because if they didn't, that song would be being played by the opposition just to mock them. And also because they keep going, who tackles like us? Nobody. And you think, you're a pretty weird bunch of kids. I think you probably do tackle in a manner unlike anybody else. Who writes songs like us? Nobody. I mean, we're very, very different. If you're loving your music and you're putting it out there, I mean, fuck. Who are we to laugh at you? I mean, disco. I love disco, and I guess I love it ironically. I love it because it's camp, and death metal's kind of like that. And also it's like disco in that you're gonna only enjoy it if you throw your body around. Like, it's made to be thrashed to. Oh, yeah. They've sort of failed to have too much light and failed to have too little light. They've accidentally got about the right amount of light. And all those, held positions with, it's really good. I like it. Oh, that's really good. There's bits of that filmically look amazing. I'm fucking into it. That one was pretty rough on the ears because the vocal mix was a little interesting. Although it does its job of making you go like this every time that whatever she's got on her voice, an octave or something's fucked up. It's like a demon has come and crashed the song, which I think was the intent.
Yes, this is black metal. This is a war. I am on the front line. It's not a phase I'm going through, Mom. So what's it matter how the necrosexual is dressed for war? And this old hag says, well, if that's how your necrosexual is dressed, how do you make love? How does the necrosexual make love? Well, when the black phoenix must rise, I make love the same way I write black metal war poetry. Alone, listening to a mortal, drinking Franzia in my grandmother's basement, naked, touching myself, crying, black metal! Blues, brutal. Lonesome is the left-hand path that I walk. I did not write any closers because closers are for posers. What's the deal with those attention-seeking, pathetic black metal bands who resort to over-the-top antics and outrageous behavior for attention? It's almost as bad as you convention crowds. Pathetic. This band Behemoth, they're from Poland. And Nurgle, their frontman's name, Nurgle, was originally going to not rip pages out of a Bible, he was going to impale it with an inverted cross and impale the Bible. But he ran into a problem, Nurgle. Because when he went shopping at the religious supply store in Poland, down in the Catholic country, all of the inverted crosses were right side up. That's a black metal Polish joke.
She's very nervous, and you could do material like that, but you just have to, it should be like technical death metal. You just go brrrr, and you give them a tiny bit of time to laugh and crack the fuck on, because you gotta just make the audience feel like if they're not getting it, it's their problem, not yours. It's an awful feeling having to continue on a bit knowing you've destroyed it with just one little. And there were a couple of times where you saw him not say the word right, and you saw his spirit drain from his body as he knew he was just going to flog a dead horse for a little while now. Yeah, brutal. I'm very happily retired. I'm putting out introspective bent pop albums now, brother. I'm done with that fucking Highwire shit until I get bored, and then I'll go back. Oh yeah, fucking Tractor was my favorite. Yeah, that was really solid poetry. It had so much in common with Japanese haiku tradition. You know, it was about a bucolic atmosphere. It was about the seasons. It was about toil. And it was linguistically simple but elegant. I just love that dude at the beginning, like kissing the avocado and then looking, and I'm really going to have to watch it a few times before I understand it. I like that about art. I like knowing that there's more for me next time I come back. Endless.